All right, everyone, welcome back to Tall Tales Custom Tackles. Gonna try to do a quick little video here. The light in the garage ain't the best. So anyway, I just received some new molds. Well, I received a few like last week. Some of you might have already seen that Hog Salad has the new Ultra Speed Daddy. They have a 3.5 and I believe a 4 1/4. This is a speed crawl that been trying to get made for a long time. I've shot this one, the 3.5, when I first got it like last week. I just shot one, I think 2 little batches in it just to test it, because everything, like I say, I still don't have everything set up. I have been super busy, and I mean, hell, I'll show you, like, majority of my molds and stuff are still just sitting. Let's see, there we go, sitting there. Matter of fact, just for this video, I set up the microwave and stuff right here just so I can, try to make this video. And you guys bear with me. I still got a lot of stuff over there in my old building that I have to go get. And this morning I was looking around and I have no little recording stands, little tripods. The only one I have is this little tiny thing that came with a cheap kit one time that I found, and that's what I'm using. It's only like this tall and it's very flimsy, so that's what I'm having to use right now. Anyway, we're gonna get right into it. I got one of the 3.5s, and I haven't even took the mold out. I opened the box just to like look in it, because they always write a letter, so I've done that. And I also I haven't unwrapped it yet. I also have the little claw mold for the 3.5. I'm undecided if I'm gonna try to shoot the claws and the bodies in the video. I might do it. We'll see. I'll say this one still wrapped up. I haven't had much time to come out here, been working, with my job, and then working on the house and trying to get stuff done. Nice. They're always shiny, smooth. Like I say, I never run these, but until I get everything situated, that's what I'm gonna have to do, because I don't have the air vise, none of that stuff hooked up. All right, let's see. I know this is bad angling, but there's those. This one will be and it's hard for me, I can't see the camera lens. I got it turned around. Like I say, that's all I did was open it up just to see the letter, and I haven't even pulled the molds out yet. So anyway, I'm gonna get these molds so the video don't get drug out. I'm gonna get the molds pulled out. I'm gonna get the plastic, heated up, because I'm not mixing up no fresh batch just because I don't have everything set up right this second. So what I actually did was went and got a couple old sprues. This one, you might remember this color. That was right on top of my tub that has all the stuff. And then I grabbed this just in case I do decide to do the claws, just to see. But anyway, I'm gonna get these molds ready. I'm gonna get the plastic heated back up, and once we get ready to shoot, then I'll turn you back on. All right. I know the angle ain't best, but this is I figured I would go ahead and do the claws, even if I don't decide to use them, which I don't see no reason why I wouldn't. Plus these molds are super cold. I'm curious to see how I had to blast it up to 120. I'm curious to see how good they do considering how cold it is. I mean, it's not cold really, but it's, you know, it's pretty chilly. Like now we did have some bad cold snaps a few weeks ago. There you can see. And that blue is gonna be real dark if I use them for claws with that body color, but it don't matter. These will be for personal use anyway, so. But anyway, I'm gonna let these sit for a few minutes, or hell, a couple minutes. Then, actually I won't even let them sit. I'm gonna go ahead and heat up the other plastic, which is this right here, and get it ready, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'll show you real quick in case you were wondering. This is the claws for the 3.5 inch. But anyway, I just went ahead and done that to show you, but I did go ahead and load some in case you were wondering, because I know I was. Try to get what is lighting. You see it has plenty that's inside for the body to grip to. Now, I like that. That way it'll make a real good bond. So anyway, I'm gonna finish loading. And they actually load fairly easy. This only took about 30 seconds to load these, you know, and that's taking my time. So I'm gonna get the 3.5 loaded, and then we'll come back and shoot the bodies. All right. Let's see how these turn out. Hold a little pressure for a sec. Keep them topped off. There's plenty there. I might make a batch without. I might make me one more batch of them without the, you know, different color claws, so I can see how much plastic they take. Because that didn't take too much there. I might have enough to do another batch of them. Because the 4 1/4 is a 4 cavity, and the other is a 6 cavity. And one thing I do like about the claw molds is like the claw mold for the 3.5 has the exact amount. So, you know, a lot of claw molds you get, or even tail molds, you know, they'll do like, if it's a 4 cavity, you might get 6. I mean, it's kind of neat. Another thing with his molds that I do like, he always has, he started putting top and bottom, so you know exactly which one, you know exactly what side is top and what side is bottom, and that there is pretty awesome. Because I always had to mark, you know, what was gonna be the top and bottom on my molds. And these molds were cold, so it shouldn't take that too long to be ready. But anyway, this is pretty much like all this stuff over here is cluttered up, a bunch of, you know, my stuff. So I got to turn this around. Like I said, I got to go through here, and you know, I pretty much got the stuff separated. I got more in. Ooh, I got a lot more of my bait stuff out there in my other building. And like I say, I haven't had a chance to really go through and basically get everything set up. Like, I gotta get this, what I'm using right here, this desk, that's going in the office. I gotta get it in there and then gradually start moving stuff back setting up an area, because I think I'll do my little bit of bait stuff out here in the garage. Probably install some better lights for sure. Originally, I thought about doing it in my other building, but I don't know. I mean, everything's already out here, so I might just do it in here. Like I say, we've been working on a lot of, between work, hours are starting to pick back up a little bit. So between regular work and then my dad, you know, helping him out, he's been, I ain't gonna say having health issues, but he ain't been feeling the greatest here lately. As soon as I get done with this video, I gotta take him to the doctor to get checked up. But anyway, we're gonna look at this in a second, and I'll decide if I'm gonna make another batch. I might do it on camera, I might not. Like I said, I'm trying to make this video a little bit fast. I know it's like, probably feels rushed because I'm trying to go through it real quick. Mainly just wanted to get some content and show this mold. I've had a few people reach out and question, you know, asking me questions about it, and I'm like, well, honestly, I've only shot it like one time just to, you know, just to see how it did, and other than that, I ain't had a chance to play with it. So, so anyway, this right here might give you a chance to see how it is, see how the tail mold is, and, you know, give you a good idea. All right, let's get this. And I'm gonna, before we get done, I'll show you this shabby little thing that I'm using for a tripod, and you're probably gonna laugh. I don't remember where I got it from. Some cheap, I can't remember, but there was something cheap I bought that it came in, and I can tell it was cheap. That goes back to that statement, you get what you pay for, you know. There's a movie that I actually like, the guy in it, he says, if you want quality, you gotta pay for it, you know, and that goes back to that. All right, let's see here. This will be the 3.5. A 3.5 is honestly a great all-around size bait. Hard to beat. That actually looks pretty good. I kind of want to leave that in there and take a couple pictures, you know, for a thumbnail. Because it's not often you can get them to actually stay. And honestly, that blue don't look bad at all with that color. That don't look bad at all. I know I'm probably being picky right now, trying to get them back in. But I figure I might save this one for a thumbnail. I mean, especially it's, you know, halfway laid in there perfect. Sometimes they'll all stay in a mold, but this was close enough that I decided just to fix it. There we go. Now that looks pretty good. That looks pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I like that. All right, the 4-inch I'll probably take all the way out. That way you can see what's going on. See if I got this camera angle right. Like I say, you gotta forgive me because this is so short. This tripod is so small. I'm having to rig up like this just to try to get a decent angle where you can see what's going on. All right, the 4-inch I think will regardless, we'll take it all the way out so we can look at it. The 4 1/4, you know what I mean. Because I like using speed crawl style baits. They work good, you know, standalone Texas rigging, but they work great on a jig. There's a lot of stuff you can do with speed crawl, you know, style baits. Oh yeah. Trying to get where that's a great bond. That is a great bond. These lights suck, but try to see. You can see like the claws are, you know, decently embedded into the body, so that's a great bond. And like I say, I'm actually more impressed with the color than I thought I was gonna be. The color does not look bad at all with those blue claws. Yeah, I like that. Warm that back up in case I want to make me another batch of regular. But anyway, that looks good. Looks really nice. I like that. But anyway, real quick off camera, I'm gonna get this put back together. I'm gonna shoot just a quick little batch of regular color bodies, then I'll come back and we'll close this video out. All right, this is pretty much what the thumbnail picture is gonna look like. All right, we only did the 4 1/4. I didn't quite have enough to do the 4 1/4 and the 3 1/2 left, so just ended up doing the 4 1/4. But even though the lighting is not great in here, that is a good looking batch of craws. And just so you'll see, this is that flimsy little piece of crap thing I've been trying to film with. You know, it's not much. But this was the only one I could find. Versus the ones I usually use are out there at the old place, and I plan on going out there next weekend. So I definitely got to remember to grab that stuff, because that's terrible. Because what I was going to end up having to do if I couldn't find that, I was just going to have to try to basically prop something up. Yeah, terrible. But anyway, I'm gonna close this video out, and you know, I do apologize that it might be a little short, you know, just basically felt kind of fast forward. But anyway, with these molds, if you like the mold, you know the deal. You can go to Hog Salad. I'll actually put the like I always do, I'll put the link in the description, but you can use the coupon code TT10, which stands for Tall Tales 10. Anyway, you can use that coupon code and get 10% off. And it helps out the channel. Like every time somebody uses the affiliate link and, you know, does it, you know, I get a little kickback. So it does help, and it helps me, you know, be able to put out more videos when I can. Anyway, go check them out. See what they have, especially if you're new to the channel, because if you've been here a while, then you know I show pretty much every mold they have. So if you have any questions, contact me. You can always do it on here. As far as like leaving a comment or something, I try to respond to everyone I see. You know, especially if you have a question. Now, you know, if you just make a regular comment, you know, I'll hit the little thumbs up thing. But if you actually leave a question, you know, I try to respond to everyone I see. I don't get notifications on it for some reason, but I do go and check every so often, look at the ones. I'll check the one like new comments, and then check, you know, comments that I've responded to see if there's any feedback. Anyway, if you have questions, you can leave it on there, or you can contact me on my personal page, Eric Gilly. And I'll respond there. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram, Tall Tales Custom Tackles. I really don't use the Instagram that much. I mean, I'll go on it here and there, but it's really not my go-to. But anyway, like I say, I'm gonna put a link in the description for these molds. And you know, if you have any questions, reach out, and hopefully I'll get another video out soon. Maybe the next time that I have a video out, I'll have a little bit better, you know, situated in here. But Anyway, thank you, especially everybody that's been with me from the start. I do appreciate you, and we will catch you next time.